Hi everyone, welcome back to the Navigant Credit Union Broadcast Center. I'm GoLocal News Editor Kate Nagel. Thanks for kicking off your weekend here with us downtown Providence. We're going to talk about an event in Pawtucket this weekend. So I'd like to welcome BJ Mansuetti with Narragansett Beer and Chris Daltrey with What Cheer. Thank you so much. Big event at the Guild, the Made on Honor event. So let's say who's going to kick off first, telling us a little bit about it. Maybe we'll just go left to right. So BJ, Narragansett Beer, it's going to be a big event.
It is going to be a big event. Just to back up a little bit, a few years ago, we had teamed up with Chris and What Cheer and part of something that we called the Made on Honor series, which is a web series that we did online where we took a video crew into different small businesses, local makers and artists, and we just did like a little micro documentary on each to kind of show Rhode Island how many cool vendors and businesses there are. And actually that went on to win us an Emmy for public service campaign. And then we decided to actually bring all of those people under one roof to create the Made on Honor market last year. It's been a big hit for us, and we're sort of doubling down this year.
So tell us a little bit about the What Cheer portion of the program.
It felt good that like a bigger local business would think about community and kind of, pick people in their community they thought deserved some attention or recognition. And that's kind of how we've always felt with What Cheer, with local music and things. So it tied together really well. And it was an honor.
An honor indeed, and I love it's the weekend before Thanksgiving, because you're really sort of getting ahead of the holiday curve, and especially Thanksgiving, what better time to bring some beer to places that you're going? So what can folks expect from the Made on Honor? We'll provide the links, of course, on the site, but when you go to the Guild, especially at the Guild, they are kicking off their new beer hall, too.
Yeah, they've got the new beer hall downstairs. Last year at the Made on Honor market, we did everything in the brew house, which is where all the big tanks are and where the majority of the brewing happens. This year, we wanted to double up all of the vendors. Vendors they're all walks of life in a way, but the common thread is that everybody cares so deeply about the craft that they do. So you're going to find really high-end handmade wares that people really care about, or companies that have really put a lot of effort and thought into curating what's on display. They're going to be spread out all over campus, the beer hall, the brew house, our new event space in the back. We'll have them in the packaging hall. We'll have vendors all around the canning line. So every nook and cranny of the Guild is going to be used to put some local businesses in there.
And we've talked with Chris, you've been here multiple times, with being out and about now without that brick and mortar, but having to these events to go and feature, the What Cheer legacy continues to be in the community. So what can folks expect from What Cheer at the event this weekend?
It's good for us to get out. We work out of the house now, so it's good to get out and see the people that we don't see anymore. But we've also branched into DJing events, so part of our participation in this will be spinning records in the new beer hall. And we'll have some stuff for sale as well, but just to be part of, again, like community and be there with people, and especially the Gansett team.
So I don't think I knew about the What Cheer spinning the DJ. Are you behind the turntable?
Jennifer and I. So
2 turntables and a microphone? Yeah.
Yeah, we're the What Cheer DJs, and we do weddings and special events.
Oh, fantastic. So you're going to go, you're going to see great wares, you're going to have great beers. What's the latest at Narragansett? Fill us in a little bit about holiday season, kind of the offerings going on right now. Because let's be honest, when people go this weekend, there's plenty of beers to go around. And again, especially picking up just a few, bring to your relatives where you're going next week. But what's the latest from Narragansett?
So we've got, it's under wraps, but I'm going to share it with you guys right now. Haven't told anybody else. We've got a new beer that we're releasing tomorrow called the Original 6. It's a nice dry hopped lager that we're doing. It's only going to be available at the beer hall in the Guild for the coming months. And then our Autocrat Coffee Milk Stout is back, and we just re-released our Holiday Ale for a limited time. And then we've got all the standards, our Fresh Catch and the Lager and our It's About Time IPA. All that stuff will be available.
So I'm going to back you up a little bit. Talk with us about the Original Six, the name, the thought behind the process. What is the Original Six?
So when Narragansett was founded in 1890, we were founded by 6 German immigrants, and one of them, his name was Jacob Wirth, and a lot of folks know him from his famous German beer hall up in Boston. So it's a little bit of an homage to German-style lager that's modernized a little bit.
Very good. I always love having new news here. Of course, new brews, the Original Six kicking off in Narragansett Beer, but you've got, as you said, it's only available at...
It'll only be available at the Guild. So
At the
you have
Guild.
to come to
You have to go to the
come
Guild.
to the market, and if you do miss the market, swing by the Guild afterwards. At any point, you'll be able to try it there too.
It'll be available through the holiday
That's
season.
it.
Okay. And let's talk a little bit about the event itself. Is this a family all ages? Is it geared towards more adults being or is it a mix of the two?
It's a little bit of a mix of the two. We've got things for everybody. I just want to go back and touch on something that Chris had mentioned. There's this big community of artists, makers, local businesses that do work from home, and they're smaller and they don't get a chance to maybe network as much, and a lot of these folks get excited to just be under one roof together. So there's this one company called the Rocker Co, and they make motorcycle shaped rocking horses
Wow.
for children, and
Have you seen these, Chris?
No.
Oh.
yeah, so they were at our last market with a motorcycle seat maker, Counterbalance Cycles, and they make leather seats. And the two of them ended up Wes from Counterbalance started making the seats for the rockers.
Oh,
And
fantastic.
it's just a great chance to bring businesses together, and then they often go off and collaborate on their own.
So the collision of folks together, especially creative folks, I cannot wait to see these
Yeah.
little motorcycle rockers. Oh my
They're
gosh.
so cool.
Well, it sounds like there's going to be plenty at the Made on Honor event at the Guild this weekend. We'll provide links, so if you want some more information about the big event. But kick off the pre-holiday festivities. We're getting, the snow's on the ground, everyone's in the spirit.
Sure is.
If you're looking for some pre-Thanksgiving, pre-holiday fun, again, the Made on Honor event this weekend at the Guild in Pawtucket will provide those links for you. So BJ Mansuetti, thank you so much.
Thanks so
Chris
much.
Daltrey,
Good to see
I
you.
appreciate it. Speaking of events, we're going to be right back here with one taking place the following weekend. So don't